So today it's about time. So Benjamin Franklin once said, "You may delay, but time will not." And I love that quote because it sums up how you get more out of your life. I always hear this terminology called time management, and I think it's a fallacy. I really do. If you think about it, time is a variable unless you've got some really ungodly powers, unless you can do something that you've got more than 24 hours a day or more 7 days in a week, unless that happens, you can't really manage time. So I suggest to you, is that you can't really manage time. What you can really do and want to cross this thing called time management out of your mind. The only thing you can manage is self, correct? So mastery around yourself with time. Now, a lot of the time, I'm coaching entrepreneurs or business owners around this time management, and they're really very, very busy. They're doing a whole heap of stuff. Their result from that heap of stuff or that investment that they do is not an investment at all. You're spending time in areas that you don't need to spend it. Can you relate with that? Yes. And I'm going to suggest to you that is that you need to really cut out certain things in relation to time from your diary. It's critically important that you remove the chaos because after all, time is an emotion. Now, the three things I'm going to give today that you can just stop doing so that time you can take charge of self-mastery around time. One, procrastination is a very big thing. Do you relate to that? A lot of the time, business owners are procrastinating, if you can see it here. Yeah, they're doing stuff they don't need to be doing. Sitting on Facebook, emailing, talking to someone just because they are overthinking something. And that's actually doing things that's not going to be adding value to their business, right? The number two thing is they're either doing delusion or distraction. Delusion and distraction. They are doing tasks. I'm sure you've had things like this or days like this where you have been exceptionally busy, only get to the end of the day and say, hey, I actually have not achieved anything. So delusioning and distracting is a major chunk of your self-mastery where you can get a handle on. Your brain is like a muscle, so you want to just think of focusing so that and being aware of that part of delusioning and distraction that you can come across. The third last point I want to bring to you is being servant to others. This is so important, servant to others. I want to show this to you, being servant to others. A lot of the time I see business owners where they are servant to anyone else. They're slave to other people. It's okay. It's okay for them to give away their time too freely. Oh, you walk into my office, I'm there ready for you. Oh, you call me right now, I'm going to take. Can you imagine what happens to the time or self-mastery that goes on? So one of the things I really coach around is the open door policy. I think that is the worst idea now in mankind, and saying that anyone can have a piece of you. Anyone, literally anyone. It could be your colleagues, it could be someone from your networking event, it could be someone from your office also, it could be your family also. So I really don't like that. I like to be able to control my time because it's self-mastery around time. It's not time management. Yes. So wherever you are in time and wherever you are right now, you literally need to make an improvement. I don't and I can assure you that any entrepreneur in the planet or in the world, wherever they are, they're going to be investing their time and making more money than anyone who's not investing in their time and overthinking and procrastinating and rushing. And that's why they even say time is money. And I think time is a variable. It's more than money, because once you lose your money, you can earn it back, but once the time is gone, it's gone forever. So if we follow you around for a full week, let's say, with a board of directors, and we look at feeling every task that you do, I just wonder what we would get to see. So, do you feel you're procrastinating, delusion, distraction, being a servant to others? Either of those things. You ought to be aware, right? So I look forward to increasing the amount of effectiveness that you really have around your time and getting more out of your week. So the first one is stop procrastinating and overthinking. That means get into action. The second one is get away from delusion and distraction, be aware of it, and keep yourself focused. And third is servant to others. Learn to say no about the time. Say, this is my time, for this I will get back to you. So have a nice day, have a wonderful week, and have a great self mastery around time. And see you again soon. Thank you.